What if I told you the system you trusted your whole life might actually be holding you back? Not completely useless, not evil, but quietly limiting your potential. Because here's the truth. No one says out loud, school doesn't teach you how to succeed in life. It teaches you how to follow instructions, and that's a big difference. From a young age, you're told exactly what to do. Sit down, stay quiet, memorize this, repeat that. And if you do it well, you're called smart. But think about it. Does memorizing information really mean you understand it? Or just that you're good at remembering? Because in real life, Google exists. What matters isn't what you remember, it's how you think. And that's where things start to break. School rewards the right answers, but life rewards better questions. In school, making mistakes is punished. Wrong answer? You lose marks. So what happens? You start playing it safe. You stop taking risks. You stop trying new things. You stop thinking differently because you're afraid to be wrong. But here's the twist. In the real world, mistakes are how you grow. Every successful person you admire, they failed a lot. But school doesn't show you that side. It teaches you to avoid failure instead of learning from it. And that mindset follows you, even after you leave. Now let's talk about something even more important. Creativity. As a child, you were probably curious. You asked questions, you imagined things, you explored. But slowly, that changes because there's less space for creativity. You're given one way to solve a problem, one correct answer. And if you think differently, you're often told you're wrong. So over time, you stop being creative, not because you can't be, but because you were trained not to be. Now here's a question most people never ask. Why don't schools teach real-life skills? Things like how to manage money, how to communicate effectively, how to build confidence, how to handle stress, how to think independently. These are the skills that actually shape your life. But instead, you spend years learning things you might never use again. And when you step into the real world, you feel unprepared. Not because you're not capable, but because no one showed you how. Now don't get this wrong. School isn't completely bad. It teaches discipline. It gives structure. It builds basic knowledge. But here's the problem. Most people think it's enough. They believe that good grades equal success. But look around. Some of the most successful people in the world weren't the top students. And some top students feel completely lost later in life. Why? Because success isn't just about information. It's about skills, mindset, adaptability. Things school doesn't fully teach. So here's the real issue. It's not that school is useless, it's that it's incomplete. And if you rely on it alone, you limit yourself. So what should you do? Start learning beyond the system. Read things that aren't assigned. Learn skills that aren't tested. Try things you might fail at, because that's where real growth happens. Build your thinking. Build your confidence. Build your own path. Because no system can fully define your potential. And here's the truth. Your future won't be decided by your report card. It'll be decided by how you think, what you do, and how willing you are to learn on your own. So maybe the goal isn't to reject school, but to stop depending on it completely. Because once you take control of your own learning, everything changes. If this made you question things even a little, that's a good sign. Stay curious. And remember, the smartest people aren't the ones who know everything. They're the ones who never stop learning. If you want more videos like this, you know what to do. And until then, don't just follow the system. Learn how to think beyond it.